Yeah, Andy Miller, prosecutor of Washington State. He is pretty much familiarized with Mr. Felix Barela. As his suave, his procedures and process, and how people approach him. Mr. Andy Miller has this gigantic portfolio of Felix Barela, and all his documentation services that apply for the individual services that they got here at the Andy Miller's prosecutor's office, which is the Washington State Bar Association. Now, Mr. Miller, the prosecutor of Washington State, 509-735-3591. Alfredo Washington, Mr. Daniel Garth at the prosecutor's office, administration office here, and Alfredo Washington. He has a lot of information about Felix Barela. People, how they approach him in a shape, way, and form, especially upstairs in the prosecutor's office or upstairs in the coroner's office or Mueller's funeral home, when I can have all the legalities of staying fit, go to Gold's Gym, and provide equal quality and being fit, slim, doing stomachs, abdominals, some upper body, lower body curls, dumbbell curls, barbell curls, and Grant County Courthouse has a way of how they proceed of dealing with individuals that approach Felix Barela, especially at George Washington House, sitting in George Washington House, and not bothering anybody or confrontations or starting arguments or fights. When they pull up in the driveway, now they got cones everywhere. And that's Tabler Wallace. That's Tabler Wallace is right next door. I mean, George Washington House is number 42, and they have Schultz Tabler Wallace, turning at Law, 56th Street, Northwest P.O. Box, 876, Pretty Watch, 98823, phone 509-754-5264, fax 509-754-5835, www.WA, that's WA, that's wallclawfirm.com, wallclawfirm.com. That's Stephen W. Reagan, Kenneth W. Chadwick, Natalie Overdam. Now, McKenna Law Office Professional Service Corps, June Luke McKenna, 509-765-4451, 509-765-6019, 704 East Olive Avenue, Moslake, Washington. Now, John Luke McKinnon told him the same thing. Carol J. Benzel, the court judge in district court, and also Superior Court Dixon in Adams County, T200 Broadway, told him the same thing. What are you doing here? Oh, I was attacked on the sidewalk. Told the officer I had no warrants, outstanding warrants for my arrest. He got a recorded device, said he got a recorded device, and I was being recorded. So, and further, I'll let you know now. I was attacked on the highway. I mean, attacked on the sidewalk. He's taking me to a highway. And the thing is that he's going to make me walk, and I'm going to be late for my court date. So, now I'm here. I have to arrange something and staying here in Ritzville until the situation is that you have that guy arrested, detained, or any way, shape, and form. All the criminal convicts and criminals here in custody here in Adams County Sheriff's Office, the jail, Superior Court, District Court, whatever legalities he have, they know who he is. And they know what he is, and they have nothing good to say about this guy. I'm here for the second time, didn't do nothing wrong. People say that you can't defend yourself or protect yourself or hire a lawyer or have a shape or form. I have $7,000 missing. I got jewelry missing. I got jewelry and stuff missing. I got injuries. You didn't take me to hospital. You didn't remove my Miranda rights. That means I told you I have no warrants for my arrest or outstanding warrants of arrest. You're the judge, right? You're Superior Court judge, right? You're Dixon. You're Records Division. Is this the total amount in Records Division that I paid in full amount from a check from here at Ample Bank Administration Office? Right across the street is Ample Bank. I got policies, procedures. I got the implement of deposit inquiry of the total amounts that were totally deposited into the account. And that amount is missing because you took my Social Security license, my driver's license, my BFT, my CDL, my driver's license, my Social Security card, my immediate. And there's a military ID, military overseas for presidential campaign. Is there any way that in situation, I'm going to call the bus, people bus, and also the GTA services, I can walk to I-90 and catch the GTA in 5th Division? Can you dispatch them, let them know that I will be there to catch that bus on I-90? On the overpass going to 17, going straight to Carol J. Benzel's office. No, I got YouTube, I got Facebook, that's good. I got State Patrolman Mr. Hanson that picked me up, that first incident, and that would be December 3rd, in the wintertime. And this document says November, I was never at a Thanksgiving dinner. I've never been in that dormant of November, whatever that incident was. So that's another lie. Now you carry me into the street of sidewalk at Eric D. Olson's property in front of all customers, pretty much, and there's no traffic at all. So you waste the taxpayers' money and also the criminal convicts, the real criminals going to prison. They're going straight to prison. They're in incarceration, going to prison. And they're going back to jail, going back to prison, jail, back to prison, going in jail, going to prison, go back into a jail, and going back to prison. Knowing for the fact you are Mr. Dixon and Carol J. Benzel, there's a people communication, that bus route Adams County, right? I'm going to call. We'll go upstairs to the audit assessors and administrative services. Let them know that I was attacked. I'm going to U.S. Bank, Olympia Bank in Ritzville. I was attacked. I gave them money as services and inquiries. I got a credit card, got checkbooks and everything. But they took all that information thinking I'm not going to be able to get money or access to money. I want to report it stolen now. Is there a way that you can do that? Because I'm the victim. Or no, I'll go to Annie Miller's office. I'll walk to Kennewick from Cimaron 5 INC, from Othello City Hall. Here, Mr. Sackman. From here. There's somebody screaming in the back, Mr. Sackman. Did you pull up in there and find out who that was screaming? Would that be Mrs. Taylor, Mr. Taylor, and Taylor, the secretary and staff member for the administration office at Annie Miller's office? Or is it somebody that is not connected in any way, shape, and form? I don't fit that description of the services, do I? Now, the fingerprint sensors and random rights and services be on the sidewalk. Is there no law, or crossing the street when there's no traffic? Now, Department of Licensing, that the deal, Mrs. Vasquez, Mr. Vasquez, as you can see. Stephen J. Police at 190 East Main Street, and also Cruiser Academy in Cruiser Academy in Moses, Cruiser Academy here in Othello. No, there's no traffic on Eric Olson's property, which would be 610 First Street. Eric D. Olson. You can see a rig, and you can see my CDL license A and B. You see the private owner, UBI number, and vessels here in Adams County at Mr. Dixon's office upstairs. Records Division, also the tabs have to be signed. Mr. Randy Miller, he's doing his tabs. I told him there's a tabs, Juvie Hall, there's a tabs where you do licensing for your business vehicles, commercial vehicle, like an oil company or oil rig or contract with oil or CDL license for the trucks, the semi-trucks, or the Volvos, or any of the Peterbilts or Kenworths. But Steve Sackman, 405 East Hemlock Street, Othello, Washington, 993-509-488-563. Brandon West, Eastern State Criminal Defense Lawyer, 10 North Street, Suite 647. 10 North Street, Suite 647. Spokane, Washington, 9920-509-747-2855. Fax 509-463-7070. Brandon West at gmail.com. Now we got Moses Lake license plate number. We're going to have to call Moses Police Station, also Annie Miller, and also City Hall, 509-5686, which is upon Hernandez Bonnie. This utility, sewer, water, banquet, party, restaurant, bar, Cimaron 5 INC, licensing LDS Church, and also the Sacred Church of the Catholic Services. Yeah, Mr. Cepeda, Father Tom, Father Dylan, Lady Lord, Lady Lourdes Hospital, but Lady Lourdes Commute Catholic Services, which is St. Patrick's, Pasco, St. Joseph's, Kennewick, and of course Mr. Cepeda. Not leave him out, because all the churches for the Catholic Services, Father Tom, Father Richard, Father Dylan, and also Father Dylan, Father Tom, Father Richard. Oh yeah, Father Pope John Pope, which has committed services, applying for their services. They need to be updated, and don't leave him out in any way, shape, or way, or form. Because that's symbolic, those head plots of headstones at Mueller's Funeral Home, and also Green Lee Memorial on Pasco and Court Street, and also the Chapel Falls, and also the Chapel Falls on Kennewick Avenue. That's Kennewick High School. You can't leave them out. So that's St. Patrick, St. Joseph Church, catechisms, and also the service of Cimaron 5 for weddings, ceremonies, endowments, catechisms, accepting graduations, wedding ceremonies, quinceañeras, pre-middle and services for baby booing, and also the services for the athletic directors, and also the increments for their Vassar program that they have conferences. And they have Stephen J. Police 190 East Main Street, 2825 Bell, Washington, 509-488-330, fax 509-488-6373. McKinnon Law Firm, PS Corp. 704s, and Schultz Talbot Wallace, PS Attorney at Law, Northwest Parade of Washington, 9883, 509-754-5835. Now, Human Resource, Larissa Perez, Human Resource Coordinator, P.O. Box 3735 C Street, Northwest Parade of Washington, 98823, 509-754-2011, extension 4903, fax 509-754-6588. Grant County Court, Prosecutor Dano and Jennifer Garth, Administration Office, 509-754-2011, District Court, Superior Court, and Prosecuting Extension number is 3971. Now, Melissa McKnight, Grant County Courthouse, P.O. Box 37, Freda, Washington, 98823, 509-754-2011, extension 2610. Schultz Tabler, attorney in the McKinnon Law Firm, Mr. John Luke McKinnon, 509-765-4451, fax 765-6019. And contacted McKinnon and Carl J. Benzel, fax increments, and proven that I made phone call after phone call, and leave no message, nothing. So when they call the judge and or bring the document to him the same day, the next day, the fresh document, and in person, because I'm always there, and there's of course, a bilingual translator, letting him know, Mr. Brandon, Felix Barela's right here, talking to me, saying you're not his court date, saying you're not here, saying you're not returning any phone calls. Oh, Carol J. Benzer, can you tell Brandon I haven't been returning calls from him at all? I want to run some letters, FedEx, UPS. I want to send all that documentation. I'll do that. Maybe that's more presentable, agent signature. That would be good. Now, Steve H. Sackman, 45 East Hemlock Street, Bella, Washington, 519-488-5636. That's where we're at. So we're going to update and have the OLYMPIA apps and processed information for the COVID-19, which is in cahoots with implements of services. Known for the fact that there's no lies about the deposit inquiries in every bank I went to being attacked on the sidewalk. And when I requested the body cam, the COVID-9 is option now since they have no communication, the doors are closed, you can't get the paperwork or document or request this, request that. So we're going to override that. Why? Because I have the computer and laptop. The damaged contracts, the Verizon equipment, contracts in person, and also eliminating all any shape or way where it's all facts. Also, it's a body cam. There's no lies about it, unless you take it, destroy it, or fabricate it, and try to put a sealed document. As you can see, we got the sealed document, and we can put that on Facebook, YouTube, and download it in a PDF, and let them aware of what. These services are supposed to be about.
When you are ready to submit invoices for payment authorization,
This is probably the best example you got.
Integrated Payments is an accounts payable and payment automation solution for business, commercial, and corporate banking clients. In the next 2 minutes, we'll show you what a fully integrated AP platform using integrated payments looks like. Automate your manual data entry with our invoice capture feature that automatically extracts data from vendor invoices. You can take your AP process paperless and have your vendors email invoices directly into the system for capture. Once an invoice is in the system, you can easily route it to the appropriate approver. If multiple approvals are required for high-dollar invoices, you can set up hierarchical approvals based on the vendor or other invoice characteristics. Upon approval, the invoice can be synced back into your accounting system. When you are ready to submit invoices for payment authorization, simply select the ones you want to pay, enter the amount, schedule the payment date, select the payment method, and press Submit. Whether sending a check, paying electronically via ACH, or using a credit card to pay vendors, you'll follow the same approval workflow. UpQuiz Integrated Payments features controls such as segregated payment approval and check positive pay support that can help protect your business from fraud. In the Payment Approver application, you have full visibility into invoice and payment details as well as any supporting documentation. With a simple click, you can approve payments wherever you are for processing, or you can send them back for corrections. Once approved, the payment is sent to your vendor directly from your bank account. Remittance details are emailed to your vendor, and the payments are posted back to your accounting system. Automating your accounts payable process with Umpqua Bank's integrated payments is simple. Companies nationwide are improving their AP processes, experiencing cost savings, and moving their businesses forward.
So that's just a sample of what the deal is with what services you got for the integrated services.
Take 4. Biggest part of my job is to chat and help customers through the GoTo app. We can open any account for you. We can open a credit card for you. We can do any maintenance on the accounts. We can pull in an online banking expert. If you're curious about a mortgage, I can pull in a mortgage expert. I can pull in a loan officer if you want to do an express line or you're thinking about it. I would be more than happy to have that conversation as well. We answer super quickly. I mean, anything that you would think you need to walk into a branch to do, we got an answer for you.
Our next promo. And these are people that don't know exactly what apps are and what services they provide for, because people are not relevant or don't have time to show exactly what
I got it.
Time for his own account. Chat your bank person on Umpqua GoTo. Umpqua Bank. We are your bank people.
responsibilities of the services. You can see the providing service for people that can be railroaded. Railroaded in a way that in your first home for your loans.
It's kind of been ingrained in my head that food service isn't the home buying job. It isn't a traditional salary position. But I went in on a whim, and 2 months later, I was a homeowner. One great thing about working in restaurants, I don't have to take my work home with me. That allows me to pursue other ambitions, from making music to building on cars. You see yourself building your life in the home. Friends stop by, and I have pride in welcoming them. A couple of them are chefs, so I just let them do the cooking. When they find out that I own my own home, I can see them start thinking, maybe I can do this too. Putting every space together is a process, but it's really rewarding to see the rooms come together. And the space is not only in my home, it's the community. Exploring the area, there's a lot of hiking and trails out here. Having a mountain, a a half a mile away from my house. At the end of the day, this is my house, and it's also my future.
Now, services they provide, your own bank, take all this money here at Mr. Sackman's office, of course. Deliberating of checks and increments in payroll and salaries, deductions, audits, memos, maintenance, coffers, increments, fueling, expenditure, transports, using fax machines, transmitting information. Go to the judges, prosecutors, Eddie's. That's the sheriff's office, which is Eddie's, the prosecutor here of Adams County. Which I was in the back looking for some water. And they just keep on applying problems, confrontations, one after another. You know, like attacking me with my Bluetooth on, with my laptop, my Apple, my Verizon equipment, and one thing after another. But Mr. Sackman, Steve A. Sackman here, one way or another, you know, the increments of this service. You know, Steve Sackman, providing services and being aware and being on his toes, being very alert in his way, shape, and form. You know, knowing me, I'm exercising, powerlifting, cardiovascular exercise, run around City Hall, exercise around City Hall here in Moses Lake, and also international airport building. You know, those services are applying their increments. This is moving in a categories. Services like natural disaster, where we're getting by Google and contacting USS Comfort, contacting US Abraham Lincoln for natural disaster, calling for beds, food, meals, hot meals, cold meals. Fastest way how to predict and convict as many people you can and get them out of the way and sort them out and take care of them and house them and call them for the natural disaster relief, which Open Bank does involve in their way, shape, and form of the COVID-19. As you see, USS Scott, USS Science, of course, USS Comfort. They had no disaster reach and disaster war campaign, which it is. This is war. And they're providing their services, increments, you know, giving them a call. Give them a call any way, shape, and form. Of course, increments in private writing, people that need assistance right at this moment in time. The deposit inquiry is always here. That's transaction 730. Chase Bank, Open Bank is right across the street. There's a U.S. Bank right across the street. County Benz is Judge's Administration across the street. So we do what they said. Yeah, what they asked, I said I was attacked. Mr. Dixon, Mr. Killjoy, I was attacked. I got every right to protect me. I got every right to defend myself. I had no weapon. I told him I had no warrants, outstanding warrants. He still attacked me.